Hey, what's up? It's Josh Todd from Buckcherry, and you're watching CMS TV. Check it out.
Dick.
It's like I would hate to have to sneak around.
With you.
You know, the thing is, and I'll be honest with you, I have a 2018 Camaro SS.
Mm-hmm.
And so over the break, while I was, off for 5 days, I was looking online to see, is there a Camaro SS with the same package that I have? Is there a new one available out there somewhere?
Right.
And I was looking at them and I was able to find one within, the region.
Okay.
And it was like 60 grand.
Oof.
And I was thinking, okay, I'm fine with mine. There's nothing wrong with mine,
right,
aside from the mileage. Could I go down there and plunk down that kind of money, trade in mine and plunk down the balance and take one home? And I thought I could do that today. Maybe I'm going to go out there and that's an impulsive thing.
Sure.
And I'm not an impulsive person, but
right.
But the immediate impulse is, yeah, I'm going to go do that. And then I was just like, do I really need to do that?
Sure. Well, I got $500 right here for the old one.
So, but that was my thinking at the time.
Sure.
And I was thinking also, since we're talking about wives, could you imagine if I had a wife and I'm going to go out and I'm going to trade in the Camaro and I'm going to bring home a new one?
First of all, you wouldn't have that one.
Yeah, well, you're right about that.
You'd be like, can I go trade in the Kia Soul for a fucking two-bencher, for a two-bench Mini?
So I was thinking, man, if I had a wife who even had any kind of an inkling that I was even thinking about this or considering it, could you imagine the shitstorm that I would be facing at this very moment?
Fuck no. You would be in divorce court.
Of course.
There's no way you could do with a wife. No way.
But I literally was thinking, well, it's Tuesday. I'm off today. And there's one available like 15 minutes from here.
Yeah,
and
let me go get it.
I'm going to go get it. I'm going to go trade this one in. I'm going to go get a brand new one.
Right.
And I'm going to plunk down, 35 grand. And I'm going to drive out with this one.
Yeah.
And I sat there and thought about it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait for the even year, 2024.
Right.
I'm going to hold out for another year. And then I'm going to go do it.
Right.
But I had to sit there and kind of convince myself that even though the temptation was real, anthrax, the threat is real.
Right.
I was actually thinking about it, but then I had to sit there and reason with myself and go, as much as I would love that, I'm going to just hold out a little bit longer, and I'm going to make the big score when supposedly this is the last year that they're going to do this.
What, make Camaros?
Yeah.
Okay.
The last year of the muscle cars is upon us. The green energy people have destroyed everything for us. Everything is electric now.
Oh, I can't wait to see you in an electric car.
The thing is that, in Vegas, they're having some big send away for the Chrysler products, the big Challenger, the real high horsepower cars.
Yeah.
They're doing a big send off for them because that's the end of the line for that.
Right.
And
dude, have you seen, while we're on this topic real quick, have you seen the new Domino's pizza commercials?
Yes.
Where they say, we've got big news for you.
But the thing is most people drive their own
car. Yeah.
It's not like Domino's has a choice.
Yeah. And let's be even more honest. Has there ever, how many pizzas you think you've ordered in your life? 100?
Ordered, brought to my door?
Your door or work or wherever?
Not even 100, maybe 50 in my life. I'm just talking about.
Okay. Fair enough. Even if it's 50. 50 is a good number.
50.
How many of those 50 did you look out the window and go, hey, look at the car driving that pizza to me?
Yeah, he's driving something sensible like a Nissan or a Toyota or some shit.
Yeah. I can tell you that 5 seconds after the pizza's in my hand, I could not tell you what kind of car, what delivery, who the person, what their name was, what they looked like. Certainly not. Oh yeah, well they were driving a fucking 2016 Altima.
They were being green and responsible.
No one gives a shit.
No one gives a fuck about that.
The only thing they care about is, did you get my toppings right?
Yeah. Is my order correct?
That's it. But I see these commercials. Domino's is going to electrify you with
are they
energy efficient green. Electrify me.
Since when does Domino provide the cars?
Yeah, well, I mean, they always provided like a truck. I mean, the Domino's I worked at provided one truck, and then everybody else was paid mileage.
30 years ago.
Yeah, but then nobody wanted to drive the truck because then you didn't get mileage.
Yeah, but does do the Domino's franchise actually have a vehicle?
I think they all still do.
Do they?
I think they do.
I don't think I personally, I'm only talking about myself, but I don't think I've actually seen a vehicle with a Domino's sign on it.
Oh, I know that the Twinsburg Domino's has a car. It's not a truck. It looks like it's a fucking smart car or something.
Okay.
It looks ridiculous. It's just about the size of a fucking meatball that you'd put on a pizza, but
yeah. So it could be crushed by a semi.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. So anyway, but these electric cars are just ridiculous.
Yeah. But there's like some big send off in Las Vegas. They're having some kind of a convention or a show in Las Vegas where they're sending off the muscle cars of the Chrysler generation, the Challenger and the Chargers.
Right.
And that's the end of the line. And supposedly Chevrolet is going to end the Camaro in 2024.
Great.
And, that's the end of the muscle car era. But here's the funny goddamn thing, and this just makes me sick as a motor guy, guy who enjoys fast cars and horsepower and all that shit.
Sure.
So the alternative now is that you're going to have quote unquote muscle cars that are electrified, but they have like a Bose system that mimics muscle car sound.
Oh, how cool is that?
So when you step on the gas, it goes.
Doesn't that defeat the purpose of having a fucking electric car that makes no noise?
But it sounds cool.
No, just ugh.
So
they're gonna take another manly thing and turn it completely gay.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So it's the whole, it's an electric car and it doesn't quite have the horsepower and the sound of a gas engine, but we have a program that when you step on the throttle, it sounds like you're revving an engine.
You know what? The bottom line to that story is, anytime it's put together by the geeks, that takes anything cool away from it.
Right.
Sorry. And that's coming from somebody that is one of these geeks, that is a fucking tech. That just takes the cool right out of it.
It doesn't sound like this.
The Classic Metal Show.
No, it probably sounds exactly like that. It's just a speaker though.
It just comes out of a speaker system.
Yeah, it's not It's not cool like that. It's just a speaker.
Right.
Broom, broom. Maybe if you pay extra, you can just have a guy that makes the noise for you.
Exactly.
Sits in the back seat. Broom, 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 broom. You know, ugh.
The Classic Metal Show.
Was that your Tesla? Wow.
So there you are.
That is the
Holy
worst.
shit.
That is the fucking worst.
But that's the whole thing. So the next generation of electric cars, they'll have a speaker system that sounds
Great.
like that.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Right.
That is the gayest shit I think that has ever been uttered on this show. That's really, really pathetically
Yeah,
gay.
so it has a Harman Kardon system or a Bose system or something that's connected to some kind of a program that when you step on the throttle, it sounds like you're accelerating with a muscle car.
Fantastic. Can I get that for my riding lawnmower too? Because I want that to sound equally cool. Jeez, oh man, are you kidding me with this shit?
Yeah.
At that point, I mean, can you see rolling up with your Bose enhanced car to like a what do they call those? When they set up a swap or whatever in a parking lot?
Yeah.
A car cruise. What do they call that?
Yeah, cruise.
A cruise. Yeah.
Sure.
You know, can you imagine that roll up and you see a fucking 2025 SS hooked to a charger is what it'll now be called. The SS
Right.
hooked to the charger.
Sure.
Oh, geez, oh man. That's just poor.
Yep. Well, we got to save the environment, man.
Yeah, do we?
Because the power plants are pumping out extra carbon into the atmosphere to make more electric so you can charge your battery.
Right. Great. I hate this world. Thank God I'm gonna have a life coach in 6 months to walk me through it.
Absolutely. I will walk you right through this life.
Thank you. God, that is just poor.
All right. Well, I think this has been a good comeback show. What do you think?
Yeah, I would say so.
All right. So, well, I'm glad you're feeling a little more, I don't know, have a little more acceptance for the way things are. It's been a tough acceptance for all of us who.
It has. Well, dude, honestly, if Bob would have died on, and I hate to be this guy, but I'm just gonna. If Bob would have died on Monday instead of Friday, I would have been fine on Saturday. I mean, that shit was right in our face. You know, there was no time to accept anything.
Well,
it was like, boom, okay, here we go.
I just want to mention to you, Chris, that you were not quite as up as you should have been, and the show dragged. And
good point, Neely. Good point.
You were a little bit more slow than usual, and it was really distracting for me.
I dragged the show down.
So I'm glad you were a little more up and with it this week.
Thank you. I hope YouTube person that said that is full from chowing down on a bag of dicks. Fuck off.
So anyway, for the first show of the 28th year of the Classic Metal Show and 2023 and all that, I think it was a pretty good show. I enjoyed myself.
It was fun. This was a good one.
Exactly. All right. Well, we're going to get out of here. We're going to, we'll be back next Saturday as far as I know.
Yes.
Until, unless something happens between now and then. But I think I'm going to be here. I'm pretty sure Chris is going to be here.
I plan to be.
All right. So our plan is to be back next Saturday.
That's right.
All right. Well, I appreciate everybody who's tuned in and listened to the show and checked in, and our good friend Mean Metal X, who's been with the show for over 2 decades.
That's right.
All right. Well, thank you, Scott Nelson.
And this guy too.
Is he part of Paul R. Nelson? All right.
Might be.
All right. Thank you, Jerry C. 27 years, going in 28 now.
Here we go.
So appreciate all that. But it's been a long time since we rocked and rolled.
That's right.
So as a tradition, Mr. Akin, I will let you pick a song to take us out for the evening.
All right. I am going to go with Dimebag Darrell.
Wow.
With a song called Ain't No Struggle from The Hits, spelled with a Z. They put out a record of Dimebag stuff.
Okay.
I don't think many people even know, but.
All right. And what was the name of the song?
Ain't No Struggle.
Okay. Got it. All right. Well, we'll play this tune. We'll get out of here. We'll be back next Saturday, God willing, or your higher power willing.
That's right.
Whatever it is that you believe in.
Yeah, and make sure you tune in on Monday for me yet again. On Monday for Chris Akin Presents, myself and Eric, and we will have the top 40 band Lansdowne on the show, as well as Ronnie Monroe, formerly of Metal Church, now of Vicious Rumors. So
yeah, a guy that you pilfered from me as a friend.
I stole him right out from under you.
All right. Well, if you don't mention my accolades to Ronnie Monroe, I'll be pissed off at you.
I'm sure Ronnie will mention them to me because he always brings up the CMS. So
yeah. All right. Well, we're going to get out of here. We're going to leave you with Dimebag Darrell, rest in peace, with Ain't No Struggle. So until next Saturday night, this is Neeley along with my very good friend,
Chris Akin.
And we're gone.
Bye, kids.
See ya.
Thanks for checking out this episode of The Classic Metal Show. Get all of our episodes uncensored at www.theclassicmetalshow.com. Join us weekly from 9 p.m. till 3 a.m. Eastern at www.cmsradio.net. Participate in the live chat room at www.chatandkill.com. Once again, thank you for checking out The Classic Metal Show with Neeley and Chris. Hail and kill, fuck you, pal, and hand job!